turkey farming is one of the most lucrative aspects of farming that someone can actually invest in. So we have someone here that wants to actually take us through the process of rearing turkey. So welcome to my channel. Don't forget to like this video, turn on the notification bell, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. So, Mr. Ila, let's talk about turkey farming. What are the things you need to consider if you actually wanted to start?
Thank you, sir. You want to start turkey farming, you have to consider your breed, number one.
Number one, okay.
Because the kind of breed you go into determine your income.
Okay.
Now, another thing is you have to consider is the health factor
of the
birds.
Okay.
How can I manage their health?
No, there is a very low, let me say, I don't think many people are rearing turkey compared to like poultry.
Yes, many people are not rearing turkey compared to like
poultry.
The poultry birds,
okay.
The chicken. You know, unlike there are major 4 diseases that affect turkey.
Okay. Before we get to this thing, let's talk about the house, the pen for turkey. How do you construct it?
You know, the pen for turkey is like the way you construct the pen for chicken also.
Okay. There's no any difference.
Turkey need a large place to exercise their body.
Okay.
Turkey is very good on a free range.
Okay.
Unlike chicken that you can still do on intensive battery cage and the likes. Turkey love free range. They do well on a free range, on a pasture.
Pasture, okay.
Another thing is that you have to consider labor.
Okay, labor intensive.
It's highly labor intensive.
Okay.
You know, turkey. I put turkey in my pasture, and before I know, the turkey has fly.
Okay.
To the other compound.
That's the female one.
The female one.
Okay.
Because of their light body mass.
Okay.
They can fly. So with this one, you will have to trim the feather, make them not to fly like that again. You have to do many things.
Okay. What about the laying of the egg? No. What is the aspect that will now make you money?
Aspect that will make you money.
Okay.
Is the breeding process.
Okay. Yeah. Explain. Let's break it down.
You know, turkey don't lay the way chicken lay.
Okay.
They have a short time to lay. Okay. And before they lay, it takes a while.
Okay.
Unlike chicken that can lay within
let's say 24 hours or 18 hours.
No, not even that. You know, before any birds lay, they have to get to a body mass.
Yes.
A particular body mass. Yeah. Or like chicken now, we are around 2.5 kg. They will lay.
Yeah.
And you know, turkey still have like a 3 above before they can lay. So they have to get to that body mass. That means you have to feed them well.
Okay. What about the hair now? Okay.
And you know, the egg aspect.
Okay. What about? Let's talk about the feeding aspect of turkey too.
Okay.
Before we now talk about the egg aspect.
Like feeding aspect of turkey.
Do they eat more than the poultry birds, or they have a low feeding intake?
Turkey feed excellently well. Not even low.
Okay.
You know, from day 1 to like 4-5 weeks, they can still managing your food for you.
But the moment they get to that,
but the moment they get to like 8 weeks, the way they will be picking the food, you yourself will be afraid. I hope these guys will not make me bankrupt.
Okay.
And you know, because of that, and their food must have high level of protein.
Okay.
You know, because even they themselves, they are healthy to eat. They are healthy for human being to eat. You know, they contain a lot of protein. They have selenium. They have vitamin B12.
Yeah, the meat is very, very rich.
The meat is and it's low cholesterol.
Okay. So now let's now talk about the egg now. Okay. Do you make money from the egg, or you breed the egg and you sell the chicken, or add? You know, no, like poultry now. When you rear poultry from day one, if you rear layers, you can start selling the egg. But in turkey, you don't sell the egg now because people don't really.
You know, in layers, we have 2 types of layers.
Yes.
We have the breeder stock and the commercial layers.
Yes.
You know, you can sell the egg of commercial layers anyhow you want. But the egg of breeder stock is very, very important.
You don't sell it anyhow. You go
it goes to hatchery and and the chicks goes to market.
Yes.
The same thing applies to turkey.
Okay.
Because we don't have more turkey in Nigeria, so we have to breed and make it more. So we have to cross them Once they cross, and the ratio of 4 to 1.
Okay.
So you have to cross. When you cross, the egg is fertile. Then you cannot take it to the hatchery. And where you make money is, everything has season.
Okay.
There are season.
Turkey has a season.
Yes, there are season. We believe that you can rear turkey of 7 months, 8 months, and eat it. So when turkey reach peak, it's around April, May.
Okay.
April, May.
That's the peak of.
That's the peak of the price.
Most of the time. Okay.
They can still tell turkey chicks poult for 400, 250. Then, but now like 800, 900. From there it goes to 1,000 plus. From there it goes to 2,000 plus. Like that.
Okay. The market, this thing is always fluctuating, right?
It fluctuates, and it's half season. Now, unlike another one that we have is this imported breed turkey.
Okay.
It's a massive turkey that at age at 8 months, it can weigh up to 25 to 30 to 23 to 25 kg.
Okay.
Of which people are doing now.
That is what.
Because it commands more meat.
Okay, but and his turkey is very expensive.
It's very, very expensive.
It's very expensive.
I was in the market on last year December, and I priced one of those imported turkey. They were telling me 120,000 naira.
You will be like,
wow. And of course, because if you kill one,
you know what you are getting.
You know what you are eating. I know what you are getting.
That's the beauty of it. Yeah.
You know what you are getting, because you can cut one to the size of this feast. You want to do party, big one, at least.
It's okay.
Very
so now, what advice will you now give to someone that actually wanted to go into turkey now?
Okay. The advice is that you must have enough space, and you must take good hygiene.
Okay. As about what the cost?
Very, very crucial.
The cost of starting the turkey too.
Cost of starting turkey is not that much. But you have to consider if you are doing breeding, you can tell the fellow that you want to buy from to sex it for you.
Okay.
So you can buy the ratio. You can just buy more than the ratio of the male that you need because of mortality.
Okay.
So, and you make sure that you vaccinate them very, very well.
Now before we now go, let's just talk about brief the four major disease that before we now in our subsequent video we're going to talk about how you can actually treat it. So
now the four major disease of a turkey is number 1, the Newcastle.
Okay.
Turkey are very, very sensitive to Newcastle. Number 2 is the CRD, chronic respiratory disease. Number 3 is the pox. I know when I'm talking about the pox, infectious pox. In fact, the disease is more than 4. Pox, we have wet pox, and we have dry pox.
Okay.
Dry pox shows around their comb, the wattle, the leg, and so on. But the wet pox is the most dangerous pox because it affects the respiratory system.
Okay.
And we also have the one that we call infectious coryza.
Infectious coryza, that's number 4.
Number 4.
So in our next video, we are going to talk about. We are more going to be details about the diseases in turkey, how you can actually treat it organically. Abi?
Okay.
So if you enjoyed this video, don't just wait for our next video. Of course, the part of this video is going to be more details than this. So don't forget to like this video and turn on the notification bell, and don't forget to actually subscribe to this channel. So see you in our next video.